Hey, YouTube. Andy Ditch here. So, I'm getting ready to take my shower. I have my laundry to do today. I have a few other things I have to get today. Like, for example, we need milk. The milk I had I don't think was very good. Yeah, so there's that. We're almost out of it too. I also want to get, I need more toothpaste and mouthwash. I totally screwed up by not buying that yesterday. Go get that. What else? I want to get 2 new shirts. And I want to get $40 to put in my my prepaid account for my what do they call that thing? Oh shit. I see it everywhere. Damn it. Give me a second. Let me check it. But anyways, I have that I want to get. For my Disney Plus and my Microsoft Office thing. Oh, I got the washable. I also need to get what else do I need to get? There's something else I need to get. From Walmart. Well, anyways, I know we need groceries and stuff. See, this is where I need somebody to manage my day. I care. I have a really hard time remembering I need mouthwash. I need toothpaste. I mean, at least I remember to buy a deodorant when I really didn't need deodorant, but I did get an extra 10 wash cream and I'm getting low on it, but I didn't need it, but I bought it just because, if I run out of money at the end of the month, I have it. I did get shampoo I was almost out of. So there are things that I am able to buy, but sometimes I buy so much and I don't need it, and I'm like, yeah, it gets frustrating because then I'm having a hard time managing my own, day-to-day life and stuff. So anyways, today is laundry day for me. Joe went out for his bike ride. I'm going to stay home today. I do plan on going for a small little bike ride later, but not right now. Today is going to be laundry day for both the towels and my clothes. I have that in today's routine. Yeah, my legs are definitely wobbly and unstable from all the bike riding, so I may not bike ride today. I may end up just going for a walk. If Bob is delivering mail today, which I have not seen him, I will be walking with him. Yeah, so anyways, it is one of those days. So let's talk a little bit about my thoughts on placement. So, guys, they're working on getting me placement in a residential facility that can meet my needs. Okay? And one of those things that they're talking about getting a residential placement in would not be for autism at first is what it's going to be planned. It's going to be like a transition thing to help me getting a little bit more stable environment. Then they will look at getting the other. But the placement that they're going to be providing me is, from my understanding, could be like a nursing home type thing. Where I have, you know, the things that I need and that kind of stuff, right? And then they'll work on that. And then they'll work on getting me in, like, the, you know, OPWDD type of services. Things are not working out here at home. That is why I hope to be able to get that done. And my dad talked to somebody through Adult Protective Services oversight person who you know, started talking to my dad yesterday about this. So, Adult Protective Services does not normally get involved when I have a place to live, and I have food, and I have supervision that I need. Okay? They don't normally do that. However, they understand the situation here at home with my dad not able to, you know, provide me the assistance that I need. He's older, that I need to be put in placement. If they're going to look at guardianship, long-term guardianship, they're going to look at placement. They're going to try to get placement for my autism, but that may not happen right away, because that could take a long time to get. So, they will be putting me in another kind of facility, similar to like a nursing home, or a nursing home type of style. Because, guys, I need help with hygiene and personal care that I have trouble doing. It's not that don't take any effort, but it's, hey guys, what am I doing right here? I'm trying to take a shower on my own, right? You hear it. You hear the water running, right? I definitely hear it. I can definitely feel it. I had the washcloth on my hand, on my body, on my hand, washing my chest. The next step is washing my arms based on the picture step. So I'll wash my arms. But yeah, this is every day. Wash this arm. Hey. Stomach. So yeah, so anyway, she talked about how they had placement options for me in past here in Buffalo County, but they don't know what it was about. They don't know what was even offered. They don't know if it was just talk. She doesn't know if it was just talking, like, or if it was just talk, or if it was just the. If it was talk, or if it was something with, you know, that they were actually offering. And the reason why she said that is because Dad pointed out that no, there was nothing offered to me here in Buffalo or Erie County. And they kind of like think that was the case as well. There was nothing offered here in Erie County, or Niagara County, or New York State. Let's just quickly put it to you that way. In Niagara County, I was offered in an apartment, but they had all felt it would not work out for me, and the only reason why they wanted to get me in an apartment, this was before I was put into the hospital for placement, was because of the hotels are a month-to-month thing, okay? They're not a lease like you would get in an apartment. In an apartment, you would have legal rights to prevent being evicted because of my mental health and cognitive issues. But anyways, that's one thing. The other thing would be, is not only is that would protect me, like, right, but the other thing was offered was a rooming house in Buffalo by APS in Erie County. That was not recommended because of my social interaction and communication problem, and my incontinence, and, you know, my sensory issues, behaviors, right? So that was something that was not recommended. Mind me, these places were 100% non-supervised, non-assisted living facilities, which was why nobody wanted me in these places. They were suggested, they were not recommended by my doctors. This was both during the time of the Be Cozy situation. It was because the hotels and DSS cannot legally place me in a place that does not provide me the supervision and assistance that I need for my health and safety and well-being. That's why. So this becomes a problem for me, right? So what they're doing now is they're trying to get me residential placement in a facility where I'll have help with the hygiene, and I hope to God they do not wash me. Okay? If they wash me, I'm walking out. Okay? Maybe I do need that little help, but I would be okay if they wash me after I wash my body first, and they work with me on that scale a little bit better. But if they're doing it for me, I'm walking out. Okay? I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you with what I would not want, but I do need. And I'm not willing to accept that kind of help. Okay? Another thing that I need help with that I'm not willing to accept is somebody managing my incontinence. Guys, I need somebody to do an actual check to see if my diapers are wet or not. Okay? I'm not willing to have that done. I don't want that because I'm not a baby. But I need that help. If I'm going to go with a cheaper, less absorbent diaper, that's what kind of help I need. Yeah, a toileting routine would be helpful, going a few times a day. But I already know it's not going to be a complete fix. I'm okay wearing diapers. I am not okay with a catheter. I am not okay with somebody going down my pants to see if I'm wet or poop. No way. You're not doing that with me. I don't feel comfortable. I feel like that would be like something I would not want. I'm not a baby. Yeah, I need that help. Okay, brushing my teeth would be something I would need somebody to help me with and do. I would be okay with that, I guess. But I would like you to help me be able to start doing that on my own. Testing my blood sugar, helping me with routine, planning my day, making a planned conversations and social interactions with people. That kind of stuff. Preparing my food, making menu choice. That kind of stuff I would need your help with. That's what I would need your help with, and that's what I would want you to help me with, and that's what I would expect you to help me with. Help me with the hygiene part and the medication management and my healthcare stuff. I need your help with that. I want to be able to walk, ride my bike, go out in the community with somebody helping me, of course. That's what I want as well. I want to have a buddy person, like a common peer type thing. I had that in the past. There are things that I can get today that people could get me while in that house, while I wait for the OPWDD system and autism placement. So I will ask my APS worker about them. There are some assistance that could be given here at home. But it would, again, require Dad's cooperation of helping me clean out that back bedroom to move Dad and Mom downstairs. Once Mom and Dad is downstairs, I can have the bedroom upstairs. And then I can have a room to retreat to. I can have some home assistance here at home. I would like to have home assistance here at home. That would be like home therapy. To actually work with me here at home. Okay? Both speech, which would be like short term, work with me and work with my family so they can better interact with me. OT to help me with sensory coordination and activities of daily living. Okay. And I would like to have a day program where I can get more therapy, such as speech, OT, PT, social skills, and I would like to be able to have a combination of both home and facility-based therapy while I wait for the group home long-term placement. That would not be something that I would not mind having, but it would require my dad to provide me a little bit of assistance with the things that I need help with, and that would be, you know, the things that he's been helping me with now, and that would not be like health aids. Like, for example, health aides would not be able to provide me all the care I need because I have supervision. I have dad, right? But this is some of the things that I feel that would help me be able to get by until placement. And like a group home with people with autism. Which my primary request is I want to have a routine. I want to have as much independence as possible. I don't want somebody to washing me or diapering me. And I want somebody to be able to provide me the assistance that I need with that, but not to actually go about doing it. I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story. And I say story because it actually happened, and it's a play-by-play thing. So, I have these Walgreens diapers. Okay? And I had changed my diaper after I got done going for a bike ride. Okay, the Walgreens diapers have these. I'll show you in a second. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, you can see that. The yellow strips. They turn blue when they're wet, okay? And guys, when I put that diaper on the past 3 days, it's easier for me because it's thinner, it fits closer in my crotch area, and then because of that, I can get on my bike easier without having to be uncomfortable with the lump. If you know what I mean. It's a little bit more comfortable for me sitting on the bike seat. Okay? The Tranquility all throughout the night diapers were just as comfortable, but they were thinner than these diapers that I have on with the the nighttime ones I've been wearing. I've been wearing the Walgreens diapers during the daytime for the past few days, except for when I went to therapy or when I went out to outside and not being able to change right away. Okay, but here at home, I've been trying to visit the bathroom more and using the Walgreens brand diaper to hopefully be able to change more frequently. Okay, normally these do feel wetter when I wet. Okay. And last night, after I got home with the bike ride, I changed my diaper, mostly because it ripped, which was the reason why I had to change it. The plastic part ripped, so I had to throw that one out and get a new one. But that happened just that one time when with riding my bike, so I don't know if this is like that issue with the bike or what, or if these are going to be a good diaper for riding my bike or not. But anyways, so when I discovered that these diapers were more comfortable to wear, Um, that was on Wednesday, and I had an accident when riding my bike. I'm pretty sure it was riding my bike, or maybe when I was sitting there taking a break. But I had to change when I got home. That was the day that Joe took me to go to Walgreens to get more diapers. I then made the Thursday and Friday when I went for the bike ride. I could definitely tell you that where my I don't want to be gross by it, but the name of it is the penis area of the diaper was blue. Very small area, so it definitely, I know I leak out when I'm, exercising, coughing. But what I'm trying to get at is, yesterday I was watching the Sabres game after I changed my diaper, after my bike ride, and I put on the Walgreens diaper. And I had an accident sitting in the chair there. I didn't realize I was wet until after I wet through it and started leaking. And I had my clothes off because I was really sweaty and I didn't have a clean pair of shorts. So I basically was just in my diaper only. And then I basically, had dinner like that. But whatever. So anyways, long story short, I got a clean shirt on, but anyways, I was pantsless. The problem is, I had trouble feeling wet, and I needed somebody to help manage my incontinence and make sure I could change. Because the Walgreens diapers are good for one wetting, not two. And I say that because I've actually... I have a hard time knowing when I'm wet. So, but I think I might have went twice, and I'm not sure if I did or didn't. And I wasn't really paying attention as I was watching TV, but it was just one of those things that I need somebody to help me with. And I'm not trying to sit in a wet diaper. I'm not trying to be a baby. And I really do need that level of support. That's one reason why I buy the more absorbent diapers that I want to be more independent in. And I hope that makes you guys feel a little bit better, because I'm trying to be independent. I'm not trying to have somebody else do things for me. And that's why I buy the crinkles or the better dry diapers, because of that. Wanting to be more independent. And I know that people who have fictitious disorder want to be sick, want to be seen as disabled or sick or injured. And here they want people to do things for them and have somebody take care of them for sympathy and attention. And here I want somebody to let me be as independent as possible. Let me just say this. I've been criticized for my behaviors. Some people think speech therapy doesn't work for me. Well, when you say that, you can say that without having evidence, because that's what you're doing. And these people are just people who bully me online. There are people who actually seen me progress having speech therapy. Even my own speech therapist for 3 months saw it. Let me say this. When I was at the hospital, when this tablet was in front of me, I opened up my AEC app, and I was able to communicate with what I needed to communicate with the provider to try to advocate for myself. That helped me so I didn't panic and run away. Yeah. Yes. It helped me. Guess what? If I had that, I probably would have been able to communicate better at the lobby on the floor that you guys saw when I was recording. But I didn't think of it. I didn't have my tablet. It was in my book bag. It was in my sight. So I had trouble using that skill. But when I was able to remember the communication device, it helped me. I don't like having the behavior outbursts that I have. So I really learned this tablet has helped me be able to voice my concerns without having frustration, a communication breakdown, and a behavior issue. It allows me to be more independent and advocating for myself. Okay, I'm not a baby. I'm not trying to be lazy. Not trying to appear more disabled. I have a disability and I need it. Yeah, most of the time I can talk and use my words. And that's totally okay. Matter of fact, there are autistic people who are somewhat verbal. I would say less verbal than me. Still use a EC app to communicate their thoughts and needs. Just like I do. It's no different. Reading, writing, and listening to what others say helps with the language development. Being able to use my own words helps me be able to develop my own language, which is what I use when I write and I read what I write. You forgot about that because you're not a therapist. And my speech therapists have never talked about that one. Matter of fact, my speech therapists have been, for years, been encouraging AEC app for me because it is supposed to have no limit, no barrier on verbalization, but it actually, science has disproven that using AEC app or sign language or picture exchange system actually promotes verbal speech and helps with self-esteem while communicating someone's needs. It actually promotes speech. And it is a tool to help somebody who really needs it. It is not something new that will actually prevent somebody from learning to talk. And just like I'm going to advocate for people on this, diapers. I saw a video last night of kids, definitely old enough to use the bathroom, okay, that were being diapered by their mom. I don't know why they were. It's none of my business. But I was reading some of the comments and some of the people were criticizing the mom for keeping their kids in diapers. Totally. And wanting their kids to be put in, for them to poop their diaper. I gotta get Tucker to eat. Because Chewy is trying to eat Tucker's food. So give me a second. And what I'm trying to get at here is, you guys, everybody develops a skill at different paces. Everyone develops skills at different paces. And just because one child uses the bathroom later in life doesn't mean that they can't. They just learn differently. You learn how to do math slower or faster than certain kids. It's okay. Why rush the child into using the toilet faster than they can handle just because you, the parent or caregiver, doesn't want to allow the child to learn at their own pace just because society says so. Okay? Because if you're rushing toilet training, and I'm not criticizing my parents on this, but I did read on somewhere that if you try to rush toilet training, it could actually cause cognitive issues and more stress for the child, and could just basically not allow the person to toilet train. It could have been that situation with me. Forcing somebody to do something is something that they just aren't able to handle. It's going to cause them more issues than it's worth. Like forcing me to cross the street, or saying it's okay for me to cross the street just because you see me crossing the street, could actually be more hazardous for me. And I'm pointing this out for you because why force a kid to speak when you're going to want the kid to speak properly at some point? So wouldn't it be easier to allow a kid be able to communicate on their own terms, to learn how to communicate properly, and using and understanding the use of that language properly? Okay, I just realized I'm actually repeating this. Oh my god. This is what gets me in trouble all the time, is it makes me look like I know my stuff and I don't. But yeah, this is just what I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to advocate for something that I believe in, and I'm using other people's words that I see on the internet all the time. And you know what? It's okay. I'm not going to be ashamed by it. And if somebody says, "Oh, you're faking," you know, you're too much shit. Well, I'll let them have that, because there's times that they could probably get sued for some of this stuff. So, anyways, I just want you to know that I've read a lot about child development and stuff like that. Come on, Tucker. And that's why I'm just bringing this up. Why force a development of using the toilet or math or communication skills if they're physically or mentally not able to? Why rush things and make it more stressful to the child? Because then they will have more anxiety, more depression. That's exactly what's happening with me when Dad says, "Oh, go cook your own food. Oh, go shopping on your own." That causes me more anxiety and depression and frustration. Is it really worth it? Or is it worth my safety and you helping me? Even if I have to wait for a little bit longer. Just tell me I'm busy doing something, what you're doing and why, and help me understand when you can help me, and so I know what to expect or what will happen as I have a cognitive issue, and then help me understand what I can do while I wait for your help. I need that assistance because I don't understand what's happening around me and why, or what will happen next. I need that help. I'm sorry, my brain does not process and think like yours does. That's why I have these severe behavioral and emotional outbursts that I plead with every single person to make my autism and intellectual disability to please go away. I don't want to have it. But, guys, listen to what I just said about child development and advocating for the things that I'm trying to ask for help with. Do you see how this could be very beneficial for other people? For me to one day help other people? I have enough, even though I don't understand what I just said and the meaning behind it, I still have enough awareness that a child develops to speak, use a toilet, and learns math, and does certain things, and shop and stuff. But I have enough of awareness to understand that it's what happens around me every day. But I also don't have the awareness, understanding that Dad's picking me up in the kitchen or cooking dinner. He's busy, go do something else while I wait for him. And he'll get to me, helping me at some point. I just gotta wait for him. I have a hard time with that. But guys, just because I know something and I can't do something doesn't mean I have an understanding of what I'm saying, and I'm just pointing this out to you guys. I wish you guys would understand I have some awareness and enough awareness of things that I can go advocating, asking for help, and I could use that information to help other people. That is a gift that people should be enjoying and wanting me to do. It should be something that doctors at ECMC and other providers should be wanting me to do to help them be to help me. What doctor do you know can read 1,000+ pages on a patient in a hospital setting? Hospitals want you in and right out. They don't want you staying long term, am I right? So what person in a hospital do you know has the time to read that as a doctor? And be able to analyze and think critically about what happened, what could have happened, and maybe this is just autism, maybe this is sexual abuse, maybe this is that, and actually be critical in questioning the records and judging the records in different ways. Not many. So when I had people who helped me read that information, I guess it just makes it more credible that I'm just helping my doctors and professionals be able to help me. Just because I can match up, this happened in my childhood and I know exactly what I'm looking for, I can do a word search very quickly. It's not difficult. I could go searching for words if I know the spelling of the first 3 words, or 3 first letters rather, and go looking for that word in a page, and that's how I go reading my documents. I'm looking for each word with each 3 letters that it starts with, and I'm looking for it because people had told me certain things, or I use my screen reader to hear and read my records after I had Juice and other people read it for me. And I have found that is what I'm doing. Matching a word in my record and going to looking for it. It's actually just as quick going on to Control F to open up the search command of the document, Word document or PDF, to find a word. It's just as quick for me to go searching the document for that word as it is using assisted technology. Doesn't require reading, it just requires matching. I'm very good at patterns, mazes, searching, Where's Waldo? But I have a hard time processing and understanding my environment, which is something I don't understand either. I have a trouble, like, I know what a pair of pants is and a pair of shirt is, but I have trouble sorting them out in like kind items, and yet that's so simple, you would think. Have a great one, guys.